Efficient public transport has always contributed positively to the social, economic and environmental sustainability of the urban communities. Across the globe, the identity and the character of the cities is always shaped by its transport system. Check out the story unfolding in a middle-sized city of Gulbarga and you will find the hope. With the efforts of Northeastern Karnataka Road Transport Corporation, the city is turning into a shining example of how an effective transport system can give a backward city a complete urban makeover. Gulbarga. Located in the northern part of Karnataka, is the sixth largest city in the state. It is known for the pulses like famous tur dal and cement industries. The historical city was founded in 14th century, ruled by Bahamani dynasty, and later came under the princely state of Nizam of Hyderabad. It has not seen much development during the pre-independence and post-independence period. With a population over 6 lakhs and local planning area of 253 square kilometers, the city is located at a distance of 640 kilometers from Bangalore and it shares border with the neighboring Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra states. Hence, it serves as a gateway for exchange of goods and services across the neighboring states. With the famous Sharan Basaveshwar Temple, Khwaja Banda Nawaz Dargah, Gulbarga Fort and the newly built Buddha Vihar, the city has been an attractive place for the tourist interest. An year back, traveling in Gulbarga city was nothing short of a nightmare. Due to the skeletal presence of public transport services, the public had no choice but to depend on autos and two-wheelers.
लोगों को जो हेल्प होने का है बस से वजह से होता है, ऑटो वाले ज़्यादा पैसे लेते हैं.
It is evident from the fact that there are around 1 lakh two-wheelers and 11,000 autos in the city. Increased numbers of vehicles on the limited road network of the city resulted in traffic congestion, pollution and safety-related problems. Auto rickshaw drivers charged exorbitant fare and carried much excess to their capacity.
These are good and safety for the people and it's cheaper. The auto people are cheating with the people. To the new people they are cheating.
It was an embarrassment for women, children and old people to travel in crowded autos in the city.
5 रुपये में हम मार्केट को जा सकते हैं. ऑटो में 12 रुपये में जाकर भी तकलीफ में लेके जाते थे ऑटो वाले. 4-4 सीट बिठा के लेके जाते. लेडीज़ भी रहे तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम होता था. ये बस बहुत अच्छी है लेडीज़ के लिए.
With the increased number of IPTs and two-wheelers, traffic snarls, accidents and pollution had become an order of day for the citizens of Gulbarga. NEKRTC, with an aim of catering to the travelling needs of the public, came forward to shoulder the responsibility and embarked upon to prepare a sustainable public transport plan for the city. The venture was about thoroughly overhauling the existing public bus transport system in Gulbarga. NEKRTC took up a plan to effect innovation to the city bus operations in Gulbarga city by recasting the existing city services. Considering the inputs of the surveys conducted for Comprehensive Traffic and Transportation Planning (CTTP) by the Directorate of Urban Land Transport (DULT) and outputs of the extensive research, the corridors for city bus operations were identified. The center of all activities in Gulbarga city is the supermarket, which is the Central Business District (CBD) of the city. These routes cover the major land use, activity centers and transit nodes of the entire city. With one change of the bus, one can travel from one corner of the city to the other.
ಈ ಬಸ್ಲಿಂದ ಸಿಟಿ ಬಸ್ ಚಾಲು ಆದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗ್ಯದ ರೀ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆಟೋಗೆ ಭೀ ದುಡ್ಡು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಬಸ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ಗೆ ಭೀ ಹೊಲಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗ್ಲಿರ್ತದೆ.
Buses are made available from early morning to late night. With the headway is 3 minutes for dense corridors and only 10 to 15 minutes in low demand sections.
It's become more convenient for the students to travel by bus because the frequency of the buses is really good.
The crew identified for the operation were imparted a special training in terms of their turnout, behavioral skills and other vital aspects of the operation. They were issued with a separate set of uniform to differentiate them from rest of the crew. This instilled in them with a unique sense of pride. Finally, in 2012, the Bus Urban Mass Transit Project kicked off with 40 buses plying on the road. The Directorate of Urban Land Transport, DULT, also actively supported the project by extending financial assistance to acquire the rolling stock for the project, that is buses. The buses were named Nrupatunga Nagara Sarige, commemorating the famous king of Rashtrakoot dynasty ruling with Malikhed of Gulbarga as his capital city. These buses have good interiors and a unique color, that is a rich vibrant hue of red. To ensure passenger comfort, ergonomically designed, super comfortable bucket model seats are provided in the bus along with LED destination boards, one each situated at the front, rear, left and inside of the bus. The buses are also equipped with GPS-enabled current and the next stop announcement system.
This stop is Ruknuddin Tola Dargah.
Pneumatic doors that remain closed while the bus is on move ensure the safety of the passengers.
Northeast Karnataka Road Transport Corporation Mechanical Department has taken a very special care while designing these buses, giving utmost importance for its aesthetic look and also keeping in view of the passengers' comfort. These city buses have been designed.
I have traveled many places including USA, but the comforts what I was experiencing in earlier buses, I was avoiding traveling in the old red buses, but now I started traveling in the present Nrupatunga city services, which are at par with the buses which are run at USA.
With all these services, one would definitely expect a high fare charges. But ask the citizens and their experience is somewhat different.
इसका पहले है ना हम लोग ऑटो में ट्रैवल करते थे, ऑटो का फीस भी ज़्यादा रहता था.
I used to travel in auto from my place to market, which charges me 40 rupees. Whereas now I'm traveling in these buses, just paying 5 rupees, where I'm able to save 35 rupees, which can make my 1 week vegetables, and I'm saving a lot as a housewife.
The minimum fare is at rupees 3, which is lower than the minimum fare of rupees 5 assigned by the IPTs and city services operated in other cities of the state. You can even avail an entire day pass for a meager rupees 20 per day or for rupees 500 per month and avail unlimited travel for any number of journeys.
ಶರಣಪ್ಪ ಇರೋ ಬಡಪದ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಜವರಿಗಿಳಿಸಿ ಬಂದೆ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೋರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ, ವಾರದ 2 ಸಲ 3 ಸಲ ಬಂದ್ವಿ, ಬಂದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋರ್ಟಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅಡ್ಡಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಇವೇನು ಬಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ಯಾವ್ರಿ, ಇವು ಸಿಟಿ ಬಸ್ಗಳು ಆದ್ರೆ ಭಾಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕಾಗ್ಯಾವ್ರಿ. ಆದರೆ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅವ.
The response from the public is very good, and people, all the corners of the city, they have appreciated like anything. The NEKRC is done good thing.
28 places in the city have been identified for the construction of bus shelters. Barely 6 months old project has accomplished much more than the expected.
To cope up and to assist that services, city services, Civil Engineering Department has taken up shelters throughout the city.
ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಗುಲ್ಬರ್ಗಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಸುಮಾರು ಏನದಲ್ಲ 10 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿಯ ಈ ನಗರ, ಈ 10 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ 1 ಲಕ್ಷಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಶಾಲೆ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸುಮಾರು 2 ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಇವೆ, 2 ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್ ಇವೆ, 3 ಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್ ಇವೆ, ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್ ಇವೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಏನದಲ್ಲ ಗುಲ್ಬರ್ಗಾ ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕೊಡುಗೆ, ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸೇವೆ ಏನದಲ್ಲ ನೃಪತುಂಗ ಏನದಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಬಸ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿದರೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
The comparison of pre and post surveys conducted indicate a massive shift of passengers from IPTs, two-wheelers, bicycle and other modes.
ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ದಟ್ಟಣೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅತಿಶಯೋಕ್ತಿ ಅನಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಮತ್ತು ಈಗ ನೃಪತುಂಗದ ಸಾರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದಾಗಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಸ್ಸಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
The numbers of autos have come down by 25%.
पहले मार्केट को आने के लिए लोग तो ये करते थे, ट्रैफिक में कहाँ जाना है, आउट ऑफ सिटी से ले जाते थे. अब सिटी बस तक अंदर आने से सब पूरा एकदम खुला हो गया. मार्केट में बिजनेस भी बहुत अच्छा हो गया.
Beauty of the project is that in spite of the fare structure that is most affordable in the state, the operations are viable, just covering the cost of operation apart from reaping non-tangible social benefits like safety, energy saving, etc. Any KRTC is now engrossed in catering to the growing population in the area. Having started 40 buses, the venture continued and 20 more city buses have been added to ensure the adequate coverage in terms of space and frequency. The remaining cities of the corporation will have similar services by the end of May 2013.
Gulbarga is an important city and corporate headquarters of the NEKRTC Hyderabad Karnataka area. We require some more services for Gulbarga and we are at it, we are attending it also. With this, auto ridership has come down from 2.59 to 1.70. Number of autos have come down by 25%. Bus ridership has increased from 18,000 to 75,000. 38% of passengers have shifted from autos to our buses. So 3% of the people shifted from two-wheelers to our buses. And 2% of the pedestrians are also shifted to these buses. So our earning is around 34 rupees and cost is about 30 rupees. So this is all a standing example for converting the city services from loss-making services to the profit-making services.
Any KRTC with the most backward region of the state under its jurisdiction is emerging as the only state transport undertaking in India to provide a sustainable transport solution to almost all cities under its jurisdiction in such a miraculous span of time.